Hey. My lighting sucks. Oh, mama, yeah, Maya. All my sons and daughters. Oh, mama, yeah, Maya. Gliding through the water. Oh, mama, yeah, Maya. Mothers and fathers. I barely have a voice. Me, 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 me. Oh, mama, yeah, Maya. I'm done. That's it. Hey, Kali Ma'at. Bata, what's up? Tanu, hey. Dawanika, good day. Kura, hello. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a super, super powerful day. Sorry, my lighting sucks. I've been over here like, but this is what it is, right? I'm gonna get my, first of all, can everybody hear me? I'm gonna get my, my technology up and stuff. But, so I was having this really, really dope conversation with one of my brothers this morning. And it was really, really dope because it was a real energy exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's both parties were able to access their feminine energy, whether it be of woman or man. And feminine energy, like I said, is being able to receive, right? Being able to take an idea, let it sit within and do what it does, and then churn it out with your signature on it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically what happens. And it just flows. It's like, wow, it was so refreshing. Right? It's like, basically, this is what came out of it. We were talking about how we've noticed within the past couple of months how much our lives have changed. There have been, with both of us, like some challenges, right, that appeared. And perspective places power, yo. Like, however you want to see some shit, that's what it is. Your mind is what's making it real. So, you know what I'm saying? He comments that he was kind of like disturbed over something, but at the same time excited. And I was like, well, that shit makes perfect sense. And I said, because I feel like whenever you feel that uncomfortableness, right? That's a literal, like, that's a gift. Like, the universe is giving you an opportunity to take a leap. And I think that if your dreams aren't big enough to scare the shit out of you, like right now, we did this really dope breathing exercise too. So I don't know, I might cry, but because like the energy is really, really flowing freely right now. But right, whenever you feel that level of uncomfortability, right, and then we settle into this idea where we don't like change, or we don't want to flow with the universe for the change, what ends up happening is we end up causing ourselves pain. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to like stick onto a situation which like isn't even good for us in the first fucking place. And it's so weird that we will want the other thing and yet still be holding on so tightly, right? Because it's the fear, right? Like, I would love to get paid to talk. I want to be a motivational speaker, real shit. And like the idea of that actually occurring, right? Me standing on a stage, knowing like I've already been like given like dumbass bread just to be me is like so exciting, right? Because it's not just the being paid or the talking, it's the way that I've settled into this like ability, right? That I realize that I have to move water. And the fact that it's dope that I don't want to have this ability to one up on somebody. I want this ability so that we remember our divinity. Because I think once we remember, we're we're really going to be so excited about how dope we are and the things that we can do. And then we'll want to play, like X-Men type play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with that. So, anyways, I like visualizations, you know what I'm saying? I really been going deep into my visualizations lately. And the dope part about perspective is that you can use your perspectives and then deepen them or ground them in with these visualizations. So everybody knows I got this octopusy thing, right? Octopus, right, sits on top of my head. And you know what I'm saying? I would comment that it felt like, you know, tentacles. And then every once in a while, it would feel like it actually slid down on top of my head, on top of my shoulders, and was my head. And I would comment that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes my back and neck even hurt because it was like the feelers of a jellyfish or something. Like it was integrating itself down the middle of my spine, integrating its DNA into mine. Again, perspectives. This is probably just the way that I'm interpreting, right, an energy. I've been looking up things called plasmoids, and it literally looks, when they draw it on a diagram, like an octopus, right? So this could just be my way, my subconscious's communication, right, to me about of helping me to remember to tap into this power. But anyways, the point is that so I do chi balls, right? If you hold your hands apart, hold your hands apart, right? And just really focus on your fingertips and the blood pumping through your fingertips and stuff. You're gonna start to feel like there's a literal wall of energy there. You know what I'm saying? And so this sensitivity is something that can be trained. And this is what I've opened up so that I just feel this like all the time. It's dope. You can smell a flower and fuck around an orgasm. I'm serious. So, right. I used to make chi balls, right? So I'd form it into a ball, right? I see it. I'm sending energy to the visualization of there actually being an energetic ball that by my sense of touch, I'm also verifying, right? My third eye is going ham right now. Right? And then I would talk into it like prosperity, love, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then I would imagine and feel at the same time, linking the sensation to the visualization of the energy being absorbed into my, what they call the Dantian or the hara, which is 2 inches below your belly button. And I mean, you do it enough and just really be slow about it and keen, you'll feel like an energetic bubble. You'll be like, holy shit, some Dragon Ball Z shit. This is why I fucks with anime. It's my classroom right now. Anime. But the point is, that's great. That's fine. A bunch of people have talked about chi balls. Even though it might sound like some really awesome shit right now, that's actually, I'm sorry, in my mind, like kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's like chi balls. Fuck that. So one day I had this thing, right, where, okay, the octopus. So I turn my hand like this and I visualize a jellyfish. And it is sentient. It is floating above my hand. I feel its feelers like all around my fingers. Like I can feel the detail. I'm giving it colors now. Then I give it instructions. Sometimes I put some on top of people's heads. So if you feel some tingling right now, that's me. Hey, what's up? And it's good. And your body's just going to take the energy, and your body has a natural intelligence, so it'll disperse the energy as needed. Most people will begin to feel it in their throat because y'all don't want to talk up yourselves. And we're going to kill that. So I've been playing with that visualization, right? And doing things like that. But anyways, so, right, we get to this point of being uncomfortable and having to make a change, right? And possibly a life-altering change. It may be that your job, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people with the government shutdown, they're affected right now. And, right, they're holding on to the anger and all that shit about something that, honestly, they don't have no fucking control over whatsoever. Like, just like that, you know what I'm saying? A government done snatched some people's livelihoods. And some people is good. I met a lady the other day, you know what I'm saying, at my job. She was good. She's got a little bit of savings. But a lot of us weren't actually given, I'm gonna be honest, like the financial foundations or mindsets to all have that experience. So not everybody's gonna be good with that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, because it is good, right? Again, the perspective, right? You got to be able to do this shit in your mind. When some shit starts fucking with you, nah, this is the shit that I'm supposed to conquer right now. And once I do, I'm gonna be like tight. You know what I'm saying? So basically, governments don't shut down, companies do. So basically, you've been working for a company and they're laying people, they're about to lay the whole fucking country off. But the point is, right? Some people are gonna take that and they're gonna descend. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna spiral the fuck down and it'll be what it is. And others, this opportunity will corner them into that fighting, right? The art of war, Sun Tzu. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Give your enemy an outlet sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the situation. But if you know what I'm saying? When you tend to corner people, that's when they come out like fucking swinging with everything they got, because you done cornered me and I don't have a way out. So I gotta fight now. I gotta drum up all that energy. And that's what some people will do, and they will leap. So the visualization, every time you feel uncomfortable, every time there is about to be a change in your life, right? And you're scared and you want to hold on to it the way it is. A lot of us are separating from people right now. The vibration is doing it, guys. The vibration's doing it. It's got to do it. You gotta be willing to give up all this earthly shit to ascend to your divinity. It is what it is. You're gonna get it back though, like the whole story of Job thing. That shit's real. But you gotta be able to see it that way. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you won't access that. Because this shit really is mental. You know what I'm saying? It really is all in your head. Perspective places power. Ayanna Williams, folks, that was her coin term. Saving my life with that shit every day. But anyway, so I you know what I'm saying, I holler at the brother and I'm like, listen, so the visualization, right, is that we're at the edge of this cliff. We're at the edge of this cliff. This was the dopest day ever. We're at the edge of this cliff, and everything we want, all of our big dreams, all of that stuff that is kind of like, I don't know, the illusion of being impossible, which really is. But if you don't ever see it in your head, how are you going to walk towards it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so I took my kids to the park one day and there's this rock wall, and I always would climb up the rock wall and I would climb down the rock wall, right? So one day I got to the rock wall and I was like, fuck that, today I'm going over the rock wall. And you know what I'm saying? I got up to the top of the rock wall and I slung my leg over. And then when I looked on the other side, the foot placements wasn't like the other side. And now I'm up there like, oh, and I'm up there and I'm like, and my heart starts beating fast and I'm a little bit embarrassed because all the kids kind of low-key looking too. They're like, how big ass Papa Paul? And I'm just like, damn, it's gonna be the last day at the park, kids. But I'm like, nah, you gotta see it in your head. Like, which step would you take, and how you gonna move? Because when you turn, because you know what I'm saying, now I gotta turn around. And I think that was the scary part to me, because I'm facing this way. I came up the wall this way and now I done got over. So now I'm facing this way on the other side. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying, turn around, and there ain't really no foot placements there. And I'm like, holy shit, and I see it in my head. You know what I'm saying? And so after I see it in my head, I start following that. And I get down, and when I got down, like, it was like they should have played the fucking Rocky music for me. It was like, I was like, that was some big ass shit for me, because it was a lesson that I needed to see it. You know what I'm saying? Before I did it, and that's been dope. So I'm like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna just visualize that uncomfortability, what that is, right? That's an energy. That's a literal electrical energy. And it's revving up, it's pumping up your system. You know what I'm saying? It's like winding you back tight, right? So that you can burst and you can take that leap. That's what that uncomfortable energy is. And this is why you got to move it. And this is why you have to leap with it and not. And I was like, well, I'm going to play you a song, bro. And he was like, what song? And I was like, every single time you feel uncomfortable and shit, and you maybe have a fear, a doubt, because, right, in the Matrix, right? I thought this was like the weirdest scene and the most profound scene in the Matrix, right? So Neo is like, we gotta go get Morpheus because I'm not the one. Like he kind of let himself get kidnapped, but y'all need him, so we gonna go get him, right? And Neo pulls off this motherfucking rescue, like holy shit, like he basically busts into Riker's like, I need this prisoner right quick. You know what I'm saying? He goes where the agents are, and after rescuing him, the fucking helicopter's going down, and this nigga wraps his arm around the rope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want your arm, Neo? And Trinity, she's raw too, so she just shoots the rope, you know what I'm saying? And then she holds on to it, bam, into the glass, and he starts, all Morpheus sees in the back, you know what I'm saying, of Neo is this motherfucking nigga just pulling this up, like, where you going, baby? I need you. You can't go yet. Yes. Where is my rope puller? Hi, I'm down here swinging. Okay, so anyways, and after he does all that, right, Morpheus walks up to him like, nigga. He turns around and he looks at Morpheus. You know what the fuck he says? He says, I got something to tell you. The Oracle, she told me. Doesn't Keanu Reeves be looking dumb? The Oracle, she told me, I'm not the one. Nigga, did you just see what the fuck you just pulled off? You 1, 2, and 3. The fuck is you talking about? Wouldn't nobody else have thought that? They was finna kill Morpheus. The fuck? Guess what? You know what that means? That means that every day you be pulling off absolutely fucking amazing shit, and you still turn around and doubt yourself the next morning. You still turn around and create these ideas that you can't, and that you're not the one, and it's not for you to experience. You just finished like getting a whole motherfucking family together. You might have been the one, you know what I'm saying? Someone maybe passed, and that's a very difficult energy for a lot of people to deal with. So the whole family is just fucking in mental like shits. The cortisol has downloaded, and everybody's acting a goddamn fool, and you the only one with your senses about you, and you getting everything done together, and you will still turn around and be like, I'm not the one. Yes, motherfucker, you're the one. It's you, Neo. Okay? So anytime you feel that uncomfortability, right? Anytime you feel that like there's a change, there's so many changes getting ready to go down in the US, y'all, right? So when these changes appear and you get that fear and you want to take that energy of shrinking back, I want you to remember this song. And if you have access to it, play it and visualize in your head you jumping over the chasm, which is the obstacle, and landing on the other side. And this is the song. Y'all about to see how goofy I am. And this is just what it is. Hey, jump. Fucking jump. What else you gonna do, drown? Jump. Jump, jump. I'm about to jump. Fuck it. I'm gonna go be a motivational speaker. And I'm gonna heal people with my hands and shit, like crazy shit. Like they're gonna be like, my cancer's gone. I'm be like, what's up? Yeah. How do you know if you don't jump? How would you know? He said, what's interesting in the video They were walking backwards. 9 through 12 dimensional beings walk backwards. This should be esoteric on levels that is so deep. Jump. I'm done. I love you guys a whole lot.